Hi. I'm in the shed working on my next song. I've taken a long break from recording and gotten real excited to finally work on a song called Long Goodbye, formerly known as Julieta, which is a very strange name that I think only I liked and didn't make too much sense. Anyway, this is a song I've wanted to do for a long time, but frankly, I've just been too intimidated. The guitar part is kind of difficult for me to play with precision. My original version of it had this like cajon box drum thing in it that I thought was going to be impossible to replicate. There were all these factors that made it a very intimidating song for me to do. But I finally have decided that now's the time. So I've been in here working. I actually sort of programmed a little like shaker part a day or two ago and recorded that just as a guide for the song. It's like 5 minutes of unobstructed shaker. And today I laid down some guitar parts and a cajon part. I haven't played this back yet, and I thought I would give you my raw reaction to the song with the guitars and primarily with the cajon in place. So that's the thing that has intimidated me the most, because I'm not at all a cajon player. And I remember when I did it before, I probably spent like 4 or 5 hours working on cajon parts for this, and finally pulled it together. I did this in like sort of like 2 run-throughs, just kind of letting it feel good, and then go backtracking a little bit to make sure I didn't make things too busy. Anyway, you don't care about that. You just want to see how I respond to this, so you're going to get to hear it with me at the same time. This is a speaker that was featured in a prior video. It's like very much blown out, the low end especially, so this is going to sound like shit, but at least it's a preview of what I'm hearing as I hear it. Here we go. 2. And there's that shaker. 3. 1, 2. Guitar came out really well. That's just like the cajon part from the original song, but this is like more focused. The low end is blowing the speaker a little bit. I just wanted to give it a punctuation sort of for the different sections of the song. Man, okay. As you can hear, this is still like very sparsely arranged. I have a lot of recording that I want to do, and there's no vocals on it, which is too bad. Because it makes some of these parts make more sense. Oh. It's hard to tell how this sounds because the speaker is so shitty, but it sounds like my time is not terrible, and it's really getting the kind of groove that I want for it. My hand covers my heart, but I still can't feel it beat. There's only silence in the bedroom, between us in the sheets. And when she said forever, it sounded like goodbye. Our bonds were quick to sever, and your dress was never white. Some nights we tease the ending, still pretending to be blind. We're broken but still bending, waving this long goodbye. Alright, this so far is pretty good. This is pretty good. Stayed in my wheelhouse with all these parts, which I'm happy about. I have a tendency not to. This is just drums, because it's this bridge thing that I don't quite know how I'm going to perform it yet. So I just kind of counted out 8 bars, and then this is leftover stuff, and then back into the chorus. I'm excited about this bridge part because it employs one of the most tried and true pop rock techniques as a writer, which is to shift the key of the song up by a half step. I'm going up from A to A sharp. I think it does so in a way that is very predictable and satisfying. But for the end of the song, it just kind of makes it feel, it takes the energy up a little bit. Some nights we tease the ending, still pretending to be blind. We're broken but still bending, waving this long goodbye. Oh man. And so then I've got this long outro. It's just the same progression over and over again. It's like an extended vamp in my mind. This is profoundly inspired by what I think of as like the Michael Jackson style of songwriting, which is where you reserve the last minute of your song to just like do the chorus a bunch of times and ad-lib and, you know, introduce little variations that make it exciting. I can't sing like Michael Jackson. I can't ad-lib like Michael Jackson. I'm not going to do a video in which I dance, but I love that just sort of vibe. And so I guess I'm going to try to employ it. And then there's going to be another guitar part, another acoustic part here at the outro. I might just fade out actually at the end. I can't really decide. So that's the song, y'all. I'm telling you, I think the cajon part sounds really good. Like really maintain the groove in a way that honestly surprises me, because in the past I have spent a lot of time on those kind of parts. So next up, I probably need to do a mix down of some kind, and then maybe do a little bit of bass to kind of build out the structure of the rest of the song, and then it'll be done.